The World Register is an independent news source. Our goal is to be a leading provider of truthful, unbiased, and timely reporting about people, places, and events. We currently use other news outlets to provide content and are not responsible for their version of events. Reuters news agency reports today Qatar said that fellow Arab states' move to isolate it in a row over alleged ties to terrorism is endangering stability, and it was not ready to change its foreign policy to settle the dispute and would never compromise. Qatar's Foreign Minister Al Thani spoke as would-be mediators ranging from U.S. President Donald Trump to Kuwait's ruling emir struggled to ease a crisis that Qataris say has led to a blockade of their nation. Foreign Minister Al Thani said, quote, "We have been isolated because we are successful and progressive. We are a platform for peace, not terrorism. This dispute is threatening the stability of the entire region. We are not ready to surrender and will never be ready to surrender the independence of our foreign policy." Saudi Arabia's closure of Qatar's only land border sparked fears of major price hikes and food shortages for its population of 2.7 million people, with long queues forming as some supermarkets began running out of stock. Turkey has brought forward a planned troop deployment to Qatar and pledged to provide food and water supplies to its Arab ally, which hosts a Turkish military base. The Qatari ambassador to Washington wrote on Twitter that, quote, "Open channels of communication means venues for conflict resolution," unquote. However, Saudi Foreign Minister Abdel Al-Jubeir said Gulf states could resolve the dispute among themselves without outside help and said, quote, "We have not asked for mediation. We believe this issue can be dealt with among the states of the Gulf Cooperation Council." And in another story by Reuters news agency, European Commission President Jean-Claude Juncker is urging the Czech Republic to reconsider its decision to stop accepting migrants under a European Union scheme to share asylum seekers who arrived in Greece and Italy. The Czech Republic took in 12 people out of its quota of 2,691 under the scheme to relocate 160,000 migrants. The government, which faces an election in October, with the majority of the electorate opposed to accepting migrants, agreed on Monday to suspend the program entirely. In a speech at Prague's Charles University, EU President Juncker said, quote, "I was very displeased to read in the press that the Czech government is considering to halt relocations entirely. I sincerely hope that, as in so many other cases, European reason, spirit, and values will prevail, and that the Czech government will reconsider its course so that we do not have to resort to legal infringement procedures, which we will do if nothing changes," unquote. The Czech government cited security concerns and the scheme's failure to function properly. And the Daily Caller reports today that Representative Al Green, Democrat of Texas, formally drafted articles of impeachment to force President Donald Trump out of office on Wednesday. Representative Green stated that the president obstructed justice by firing former FBI Director James Comey in May. U.S. President Donald Trump cited the Attorney General's recommendation when he officially terminated Director Comey on May 9th.